let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion Synastry with Klay Thompson. So I got my notes in here, but I do want you to watch a few clips. Don't mind how I look because I just want to get into the details of the Synastry, and I want to make my predictions. So that you can come back to this video and watch it and let me know. When it comes true, okay? So watch a few clips, and before I even explain to you, before I even interpret her Synastry, I want you to just see what you think about it without your own subjectivity. I want you to look at it objectively, as if you don't know her, you don't know him, and I want you to judge the situation. I want you to judge the dynamic, okay? We want to create pattern recognition in our brains, okay? Actually, we need to teach ourselves in order to recognize patterns in relationship dynamics, okay?
Word?
Yeah. What a sweet lady.
So this is why I am going to say that this is not going to work out. I do not believe that it's going to work out because of Pluto obsession that she has towards pretty much any partner she is dating. Does not have balance. She does not have balance, okay? So this is a Plutonian obsession, okay? In Synastry, I mean in natal charts, we usually have challenging aspects with Pluto or Neptune, or I wouldn't say Uranus. I mean Uranus as well, it does create dynamics, but the thing is, like with Neptune and Pluto, these are the things like issues of codependency, issues of obsession, issues of pretty much no balance, you know, like you're going into one extreme or the other. With Pluto, it's like I either love you, I'm addicted to you, or I hate you, okay? And that's when they usually try to get revenge because the person fled the scene because of their obsession. It got them scared. So here's what I see. I don't know the time of birth of Klay Thompson, and honestly, I don't really need it. I just want to show you guys how the Pluto obsession manifests, and if you recognize yourself, if you have these aspects, similar aspects, and if you've noticed these tendencies within yourself, I want you to start working on this particular thing within yourself, because trust me, it's going to be a problem. It can ruin any relationship. It can ruin a good thing. Pluto requires balance, and usually with people who have a lot of Pluto, a lot of 8th house, a lot of, you know, like these challenging aspects, or Neptune, these people will have to balance themselves out, and usually they will find them having either a rising sign that is Libra or Taurus, which she does have, which is a Venusian sign, right? Balance. And on the opposite side, she has, on the descendant, she has Scorpio with Pluto, which is in the 7th house. It squares her Sun and North Node in Aquarius, I think in the 10th house. And then it also, the Sun North Node conjunction in Aquarius is opposite her Moon in Leo conjunct South Node. Okay, so she has a lot of habits that are not good in relationships. Okay, Moon, habits, South Node, past, she's repeating her patterns from the past, which is then square her Pluto in the 7th house, which is a T-square. You can see T-square, right? So now we're putting his chart on top of her, and we see that his Pluto is falling into her 7th house. Usually Pluto in the 7th house is not really a good indication. It's very destructive, it's very obsessive, and eventually it can you know, like if people keep holding on to something, you know, within themselves, don't voice their desires, don't try to communicate, have clear communication instead of playing mind games. He's going to be playing mind games with her, and that's what got her obsessed. Like he's pretty shocked by her being too much because of this Pluto. 7th house Pluto usually requires change, requires transformation of that relationship due to one person's obsession or the other, okay? And if this is not done, then the person who is being chosen by her to be obsessed with, which is Klay Thompson, will flee the scene because it scares him. It scares him. Now, let me prove this. Look at his moon. His moon is also in Leo, and it's squaring her Pluto in the 7th house. So in this case, he is moon, she is Pluto. Moon is very, very it's habit oriented. It's your emotional world. It's comfort zone. Okay, it's how you feel comfortable. When you put Pluto, somebody's Pluto, like in a synastry, that means you can never relax with this person. He cannot relax with her, and that's what we see by this video. That's why I wanted you to tell me what you really think. And when I looked at the looked at the synastry, I immediately correlated this to the video. Literally, that particular video where it's the whoa, which was saying, that particular video made me look at their chart. And I'm telling you, that's very important. Like, his look tells a lot, y'all, a lot. So this is why I'm gonna tell you that he is going to be scared of all this energy unless she regulates herself and balances herself out. She's giving him too much too early. She bought him a 300K watch. They're not gonna marry. If you think that they're gonna marry, I don't even have his chart. I know his date of birth, but I don't know his time of birth. I don't know the 7th house or whatever. And that's one of the theories that I'm promoting here, right? To have your planets in his 7th house in order for him to marry you. But he has his Pluto in her 7th house. Now, I want to move further. Now, the traditional ruler of Scorpio, which is her 7th house, because I do use the 7th house ruler as well, right, is in the 9th house in Capricorn. And she literally has like 5 planets in Capricorn. She has Venus, she has Mars, but what's more important, she has this Neptune conjunct Mars that is opposite Chiron. She will get aggressive. She will start cussing him out because she will wake up from the dream. So this is relationship again, because that's the 7th house ruler. Mars is in the 9th house, conjunct Neptune, opposite Chiron. This is like, she creates these stories, realities that are not there about partners, right? And then she gets mad at herself when she wakes up from that dream, when they prove her that they're not who she thought they were. So if she saw things clearly, people clearly in her life, and regulated her nervous system, she would have gotten a ring already, trust me. But the thing is that she has Pluto obsession primarily. Neptune also creates codependency issues because based on that obsession. And like she said, she never got treated well. So when she sees a little bit of a, laid back person, not like this, no, not too much, she thinks it's a good treatment. And that just shows that she's not used to good treatment. That's where the problem lies. It's not that he's amazing. She's amazing. It's not about him. And see, that's what Pluto tries to make you think. Pluto makes you think that you cannot get it. You cannot feel validated unless you get that love from him, unless you get that validation from that particular person. And Pluto within you even decides what kind of person it's going to be. And that person subconsciously picks up on it and tries to disappear. They don't like that. They want everything in a balanced manner. And not only that, but that obsession is unhealthy. Remember, he has his moon there. He feels a little bit emotionally uncomfortable. I have moon opposite Pluto. I know the situation, okay? Pluto actually does that because we've disconnected from that part of ourselves, that soul, and that love that we can give to ourselves, okay? We have disassociated from it, and hence why Pluto makes you believe, because we're so out of touch with it, that getting this person is going to make us whole and complete. And usually these people are unavailable. These people can be soulmates in a way that you meet them to get rid of that shit, not to necessarily stay with them, okay?